Welcome back to another episode of the Hermit Poetry Series. I'm Neil Aitken, and on this channel I read poetry, mostly work by contemporary poets, occasionally poems of my own, and once in a while poems from the past. Today's poem comes to us from Michelle Lin from her collection A House Made of Water, published by Sibling Rivalry Press in 2017. The poem I'm going to read is towards the end of the collection and is entitled What to Say. What he remembered most, my father said, when he called to tell me my grandfather was dead, were the last sounds, the armchair exhaling as he leaned over to wheeze his chest hurt. I thought he was just being cranky as usual. What I remember most was wondering where my father was calling from, if he was still in the waiting room or at my grandparents' house, or maybe he'd gone home and was sitting upstairs in his bedroom while my mother watched television downstairs. He rarely spoke like that, slowly, without anger. I remember it most at age 7 when he taught me how to make the perfect paper crane, scrape a fingernail down the crease, hear the secret fold so the head never turns out crooked. And now pull the wings. This small bird gasping to life in our hands, I imagine my grandfather's last moments like this. He sits in his bedroom alone. He hears my father watching television in the living room, broadcasting, perhaps, a drama from Taipei. It is too far to understand words. He rubs menthol into his chest. The doctor said pulmonary edema. Heart couldn't pump blood fast enough. The pressure pressed liquid into the lungs. The monk said, bad energy. Neighbors' pipes burst down the street. Water ran down the driveway toward his window. It doesn't matter. Either way, he drowned. And I listened, with my head turned to one side, to the 30 paper cranes perched, wordless, in our mouths. And that was What to Say by Michelle Lin from A House Made of Water, Sibling Rivalry Press. Once again, fantastic work in this collection, and I highly recommend it. And I highly recommend reading, I read a couple weeks ago, a little earlier, a poem from Kazumi Chin. These books are really kind of siblings, and I really do encourage you to read both of them together to appreciate the ways in which they operate independently, as well as in the ways in which they are in dialogue. So I highly recommend that experience as well. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you've liked this poem and this reading, please give this video a thumbs up. Share the video with others, and if you have recommendations for other poets or poems that I can tackle, please comment below or reach out to me directly through my website or by email. I'm always open to suggestions and always looking for new places to go and new poetry to discover. And if you're a poet and you have a book coming out or been out for a little bit, and you'd like to be featured, reach out to me as well. And I'm open to hearing from you and figuring out a way in which we can showcase some of your work on the series. If you enjoy the series on the whole, subscribe. Hit that little bell button or icon, and you'll be notified every single time that there's a new video out, which should be every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. I'm trying to keep up with my schedule, and I'm also looking for things that I can add and enhance this channel. If you have suggestions for things you'd like to see, I'd be open to doing that. And in general, I hope you're staying safe and well in the things that you're doing and finding joy in art and literature, opportunities to immerse yourself in the words and the lives of others, to hear their voices, and to be connected to this larger conversation. I hope that that brings you some measure of connection. I know it has for me, and I wish you all the very best going forward into another month. I'm Neil Aitken. This is the Hermit Poetry Series, and we'll be back again soon with more. Until then, stay safe, stay well, and keep writing. Take care.